Hello. I don't know if you, hopefully you can hear me. Welcome to Tool Time. What am I doing? Let's see. If you can believe it, I have a new setup today. Hello, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Yay. It's a new setup. It's a new day. So I'm trying to figure it out. And let's see. We're going to play with some tools today. And as many of you know, I just got back from Minneapolis. It was a wonderful adventure, as always. And of course, I'm exhausted. I woke up this morning. I hit the ground running. Really excited to get ready for tonight. And I had to make the handouts. Of course, I had to for the secret box class immediately after this, which hopefully some of you will be on. I had to do the handouts for those. Of course, I didn't get my box until Saturday at the conference. And so I made all the pages there and had to wake up this morning and do the handouts. And so hopefully we're going to have a good time with that. So right now is tool time. Let me make it, I have another list. So I'm going to be playing with the newest collection today for tool time. That's the Serene Waters. It is so beautiful. So you're going to love to see that. And I know many of you have already purchased that Buy It All bundle. In fact, thanks, Kitty. In fact, let's see if we can, let me see. I've got screens all over the place now. You know, I don't know why I thought more was going to be. Oh, hey, Deb. Welcome. Let's see. I'm gonna take you out just so you can see for yourself how awesome this new collection is. So when you go to creativememories.com, you'll want to check out the what's new to see all that's new. And if there's always, all the deals are always up here at the top, very top of the screen. So these are the beautiful new Serene Waters collection. Like I said, many of you jumped on this Buy It All bundle yesterday, and I wanted to just quickly show you what's in it, but specifically this bottom right corner. And if you watch the live from the Minneapolis airport that Trish and I did yesterday, I was giving her a hard time because, you know, she said, oh, you get 3 new products. And I was like, oh, no, you get 3, 6, 8 new, 8 bonus products. But actually, when I went on here today and looked, the little packet of Peekaboo Pockets that you get, the variety pack, and I know it's really small for you to see, but it's an 18 pack. So you get an 18 pack of variety sizes of Peekaboo Pockets, plus the photo trimming templates, and you also get these cool new photo cases. Let me go back over here. I went out too far. All right, so down here, these blue things are photo holders, and they're 5x7. And then the little plastic squares are for those of you that have a hard time visualizing where to cut a picture, maybe in a square or different size, smaller sizes. Those are some popular sizes that are used in sketches, and so they're cutting templates. And then, of course, the Peekaboo Pockets. So this is the Buy It All bundle. It even includes the pens. It includes Border Maker cartridge, includes border punch, includes all the decorative items, vellum paper, 2 regular paper packs, mats, and it also comes with a recipe template. Now, I am going to, for Tool Time next month, I'm going to do recipe templates. I'm going to review those again for you so that everyone has a little refresher on the recipe templates, because especially with so many of you getting this buy it all bundle now for Serene Waters, I want to make sure that you feel comfortable in using that, because they are awesome. They are awesome tools. All right, so let's see. So conference, I haven't even had really, I went straight to planning for tonight, so I didn't even really get a chance to brain dump, get out an email to everyone. But I did want to say that most of you know, because you've been long time scrappy friends of mine, that I've been doing this since 2000, July 2000. So I'm coming up on my 22nd anniversary with Creative Memories. And so right now there's 20,000 Creative Memories advisors, and that is much less than old company. And so I wanted to go see what the new company was about. I mean, obviously I've been a representative of the new company for many years, but we haven't met at had a conference in 10 years. So it was really awesome to have the home office staff and all of the advisors from all over the country and Canada in the same room again. And it was great. So anyway, all that to say, there's a fabulous advisor promotion going on right now. If it's something you've ever thought about, then I would love to set up a time to talk to you about that. Like I said, there aren't many, lots of us as women, and over a lifetime have tried, some sort of direct selling, whether it be Pampered Chef or Mary Kay or whatever. But the fact that I've been a Creative Memories advisor for 22 years, I think says a lot about the product and the company. And a rhythm. Oh, click. I don't know. Is it? I'm not there. I don't hear a click, but I just turned off my fan. Maybe it's that. Is it that? Hopefully that's better, Marianne. So anyway, if that's something you've ever thought about, I would love to talk to you about that. Now, I already said it just a couple seconds ago, but if you are planning to segue into the Secret Box class, that will be on Zoom. It won't be on Facebook Live. So if you purchase a Secret Box from me, or if you're an advisor on my team, then you should have gotten a Zoom link, or you will get. It's still doing it? Wow. I can't think of what it could be. I hear it and it's still doing it. Interesting. All right. Well, it is completely silent here. I have a fan going. Oh, turn the fan on. Oh, when I'm speaking? Oh, that's exciting. All right. Well, okay, good. I'm sorry about the audio gremlins. As soon as I start punching things, that's all you'll hear. Anyway, you should get a Zoom link. You should have already gotten one. You'll get another one in about 20 minutes if you're doing the Secret Box class. Now, with that being said, Creative Memories, there's no more secret boxes to be had, except I have one here at my house and 2 still coming. So if that is something that you are sad that you missed, let me know. And I have 3 essential secret boxes. So they're not they're the $60 secret boxes. They come with this awesome rainbow punch, and I'm going to just do a couple punches with that. It's awesome. And also the Feeling Bright paper pack, among other things. So it's amazing. If you didn't get it, I can still help you. So, all right. So I saw some of you already jumped on here and you started sharing right away. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that. You can share via Facebook and you will be entered to win. Yes, it's collecting. you will be entered to win right now at the end of the live, and then also at 10 o'clock. So if you're watching the replay, you didn't miss it. You are still in it to win it. Okay, good. Well, I'll have to listen back and see if I can figure out what on earth that is. All right, so let's get to tool time. Let's get to playing. Let's see if I can do this and if hopefully everyone can still hear me. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, no, maybe so. Hopefully you can hear me. And let me know if that's better. Let me see if I can. Yes and no clicking. Okay, so that means it was the iPad. Yes, April's on the porch, and so Ari, I guess, wants to be there with her. So this is amazing, I know, but these are all June punches. And these aren't even the ones that just launched on Monday. So we have a rubber ducky, we have the champagne glasses, we have the, I guess technically this one came out the end of May, the umbrella, the double fan, and the sandcastle. Now, these are all awesome punches. And like I said, I grabbed my rainbow punch so you could see that in action. If 3 of you who did not get the secret punch, the secret box, are interested in that. And then because Creative Memories, they're so awesome, they sent us home with the decorative, the friendly fish border. Now this kind of like hurts my brain because when you see just a segment of it, you're thinking like, I guess it's fish, but when you see it punched, it's amazing. All right, and because again, Creative Memory sent us home in our goodie bag with all of the new Serene Water stuff. Not everything in the bundle. We didn't get the whole buy it all bundle, but we got most of. We got the important part. We got the parts that I can play with today for sure. All right. So let me take some of this out. And I know some of you have this. It's headed your way. You've already ordered it, or you told me to order it. So I just want to show you some of this paper. This is the tone on tone, so it's not as busy, this paper. And then this side is a little more muted. I'm going to grab this paper. I'm going to start punching some things so you can see what these punches look like. This is what happens when I have my mouse over here where I'm playing with tools. All right. So sometimes it's hard to tell as far as sizing, and sometimes people flip it over and they look on the back and they think, oh my goodness, like they forgot this punch is messed up. It's not going to punch. It's missing the little bottom parts. But that's just the way these punches are. I find it comfortable to use upside down for these punches. And then of course you have to make sure everything comes out before you punch again. But these are the little champagne glasses, and they come with these little, it has little twinkle stars. Is that a thing? Little sparkles. And what's awesome is if you do it with reversible paper, the double dip paper, then you can flip those little sparkles over. And these are really great additions to the punch line. Now, I always like to turn all of my punches around. I like to check out the punch poop. Now, I wouldn't call these punch poop. Like, these are actually part of the punch. Like these little tiny bubbles would be your punch poop. But these could be fun little fish too. Even little kissing fish. And they're the wine glasses, or like oars or paddles. If you see something, yes. Thanks for asking, Stacy. Yeah, when Creative Memories releases paper, it's always available in digital. So you can get the whole Serene Waters kit for just $14.95. And now I'm punching the beach umbrella. What I love about these newer punches is that the punch proof, everything comes out, right? That's here. But then I love what's left behind, the holes. The negative space in for these punches is really great too, to use as borders. Now we've got our beach umbrellas, as is true of a lot of these punches. Let's see if I can layer it. If you punch one dark and one light and then just slightly offset them, it looks like a shadow and it gives it a whole different effect. Let me put it on some blue paper or some lighter paper and hold it up so you can see it a little better. So you see how you just offset it a little bit, and it just gives it another dimension. Now, what do you see here when I do like this? If I use my little scissors and cut off this part, I've seen all kinds of fun stuff. Since this one came out in May, it's the oldest of all of these punches that I have out here today. People have turned this into dresses. They've turned this into butterflies. So you can do all kinds of fun things. To me, I feel like you could also do a spider if you cut off this in between part. If you're trying to do a Halloween page, and then if you did another one behind it, let's just do it. So this beach umbrella one has a lot of possibilities. All the punches always go beyond. Also, now that we have 8, we could it could be an octopus too. Somehow it needs a bigger head on top. But once you start cutting them apart and playing with them, it's fun just to have playtime with your punches. I know we're all so busy. Like, who has time for that, right? That's what I do, during tool time with you guys, is just play with punches. But the other great thing, now let me just punch another one before I put this away. Yes, Gail. Yes, that was just my roommate in Minneapolis. Trish said that too. She said, "Oh, that looks like a menorah," and I was like, "Oh, you're right." Let me turn off my phone. So again, with this there are several punches do this, but what I love about this too is you can punch it and then reverse the little reverse the punch poop, and then you can get all kinds of different colors going on in your umbrella. So you can punch your umbrella out of different color paper and then vary them and have them going along the bottom of your page. I'm going to put these off to the side for a second. Let's see what the rubber ducky looks like. Oh, you can tell this is a brand new punch because you kind of want to make your first punch like a throwaway punch, because sometimes, and you could see it on there and even on the second punch, it's so new that there's like oil from the punch itself to keep it punching nice. Let's see. All right. I think these little duckies are adorable. Super, super cute. I'm not sure what else we can do with this, but maybe combine that with, maybe that would be a cute little octopus head. My pages look like Frankenstein's creations all cut apart. All right, now I want to show you this double fan. Now this one came out, I guess this one came out the end of May too, but it was after my tool time. Yes, they're all greased up. Those little duck, they've been in the oil slick. Now the double fan came out after my last tool time, so this is the first time I've been able to show it to you on a live, and it's amazing. I've had time to play with it since my last tool time. For those of you that don't have a Boardermaker system, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you permission to go ahead and treat yourself to that, because it is the gift that keeps on giving. It's so fast, and it just makes beautiful borders. So here's one, but I'm going to show you just a super quick border that you can do with this. All right, so we need to cut 4 of these. And I just grabbed this yellow piece really so that I could show you the the champagne, but I'm just gonna stick with it. So we need 4 with a double fan. So I'm gonna cut 4 with a double fan. You can see just how fast this is. It's one of those tools, that once you use it, it just becomes your go-to. All right. Let me see what I'm gonna use with this to figure out what color. These are the embellishments for the Serene Waters. Oh, these are pretty. They're so gorgeous. Let the waves roll in. That's cool. I was looking for something with blue or yellow that I could use with this. This is kind of a backwards way to make a oh, that's pretty. I like the orange. All right, so let me get this darker sheet of paper. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this. It is so pretty. This back side is like a dark kind of seaweedy blue-green. This is like sunset. I'm just going to do a 1.5 inch strip here. And then I really need to grab a garbage can.
This was the repositionable tape. Do more of what makes you happy. That came in the premium secret box. So I'm going to run down the edge, both sides with, now this is going to be the back, but I'm going to run down both sides with that. Now I'm going to take 2 of these 4, and I'm just going to cut off one end. Now you can do a similar thing with the rainbow punch if you have the secret box, and we'll do that later. All right, so I'm gonna just run this along the side, and that's what it looks like. Does that look great? We're gonna do that with the other side if I can find the other one that isn't cut. And there we go. So just like that, you have a really pretty border. This would be great for titles. It's fabulous. Now you can take this one that we cut a piece off, and we can do a couple different things. You can either add a second layer like that, and you'll just overlap those thicker edges at the bottom, and it just lines up perfectly. You could also add it to the front, add a layer here, and then add a thinner strip of paper, but I'm going to add it to the back. I planned. So and again, this is the beauty of the repositionable tape, right? Because I'm just running it over those spots, and we just need to alternate. I might not have put the adhesive up high enough. And you just match up those arches. Now this is a great, you can do this with cards too. I mean, it would look beautiful on cards. So the Border Maker system is a great tool. What did I do with that fish? Here, fishy. I got way too much stuff on here. Now that fish, I might have to go with the darker fish. Oh, how about this? So relax. Ah. Oh, here's the fish. And then these are the cute. Oh, they have 6. I don't know why I was thinking they had 4 in my mind, but they don't have 8, but they're getting there. I love these. Look like little goldfish you could eat. And then all these little epoxy stickers. Let's see. I lost the. Oh, that's pretty. Let's take these out so you can see them. These are the stickers that go. They've got some great little sayings on here. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink in the wild air. But then also things like gone fishing, lily pads, little school of fish, little sea stars. They really outdid themselves with this set. So I'm going to stick down my Relax here. So I can definitely use this. I'm going to use some regular tape runner. It would be great to use some dimensionals on the fish as well. Okay, now I've got my relax. The other thing I like about the repositionable tape is it rubs off really easy, and you get all those little remnants off your area. So that's the double fan and more of the Serene. I'm running out. I need to grab a garbage. I always have to grab something. Now let's see what the sandcastle looks like. I'm going to use this yellow again. That'll work for the sandcastle. All right. Now this one, I'll show you how to tell which Border Maker cartridges stay attached and which do not, because that is always something that people ask. They say, how do I know which ones stay attached like this? So when it has a straight line on the cartridge, let me try to catch the light just right. Okay. See how the bottom is a straight line? That means it stays attached to the paper. And this, you do not have a straight line. That means it falls away. So that's how you can tell. It's hard. I guess you could kind of tell if you flip it over, but you see how it stays solid here at the bottom. And so it doesn't cut off. And you can see how the paper is stuck in there. So that's something you want to watch. All right. So this one stays attached. What's nice about the ones that stay attached is you can do a lot of fun layering with them on your page, either at the bottom, like a bottom border, or a top. So just by ripping like that on the page, let me come back here and I'll just square this off. Oh, I also grabbed, I'm just about time to change now that's still still a nice cut, but a lot of times at retreats, people will ask me, they'll bring me a straight blade, which comes with the straight blade comes with your trimmer, and they'll bring it up to me and they say, I think I need a new blade. And then I'll look at their mat, and you can tell that this mat has had some love. It's been used, and yes, I did match my nails. These are Color Street nails to the paper, I must confess. So when your paper starts to get a little fuzzy, you just want to turn your this mat inside the trimmer around, and then you flip it over. So you have 4 different cutting surfaces, and it just pops out, and then you just add a new one in. And I think they're $7 or $7.50. You start at the 1, and if you're unsure, then the little arrow on your cutter will point to you. So it's lined up for the 1. Yes, Stacy. That's what I was going for. So now let me grab a piece of this paper. Oh gosh, this paper is so beautiful. This is one of those paper packs where it's fun to use the reverse, the flip side of things, because both sides are gorgeous. So like just doing like this would be a great beach paper. That's so easy. Cut out your sandcastles, rip it, and then square off the bottom. I need to cut a little bit more off. or move it up a little bit. Now you can add some embellishments over the top. I'm going to cut another, I just want to show you what it looks like with another sandcastle behind it. Again, for that shadow. So even if you're only going to do it, you know, in one layer, just adding another of the same right behind it. Now, because the now you can either alternate them to make a couple rows of sandcastles, or what I was saying was just a little bit offset them. And then it has that shadow look to it. Can you see it? It really just helps define it just a little smidge. It adds a little bit, as opposed to just it flat onto the page just by offsetting a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's hard. So try that when you're punching your when you're doing your Border Maker cartridges for the first time. Go ahead and punch them, and then punch a second one, and see what it looks like shadowed. You can even go far as, you know, black or a dark gray. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a color that it's matching the page if you're just going for that shadow look. Yeah, I do too, Deb. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up throwing away some of these embellishments, which I definitely do not want to do. So I'm going to just take a second and put them back in the little baggie. Here. And then I want to find some, I just love the shape of these little fish. And these just remind me of like edible goldfish, and I love it. Because who doesn't love a good goldfish? All right, and I just love, I love the versatility of the Serene Waters. So we had the vitamin C, which was definitely, look at now I'm putting punch poop in with these. When I go to look at them, I'm going to find all kinds of random things in there. The vitamin C, which was a couple of years ago. Oh, yes, they would, Trish. Hey, Trish, do you know, I don't know, I don't think you were on at the beginning, but do you know there are 18 peekaboo pockets in that bundle? 18. It's just, the deal gets even better. Yes. Wait till you see the rainbow, because it looks just like macaroni. I swear I'm not hungry. Poor Brendan. I've been gone since last Thursday, and then I was like, oh, and then I have tool time with Tara at 5, and then I go right into my secret box class. So I know I haven't seen you since Thursday, but I'll see you at about 9. And also, could you pick up dinner? He's such a champ. You all know that. All right, so since I got to bring this home, I want to punch this for you. First punch. I didn't even play with it. Minneapolis. See how it's hard to kind of tell what on earth what's gonna happen? Now, it doesn't stay attached here at the bottom, the blue. So it's gonna fall away. It's a true border. Now with these ones, instead of lining them up with the guide like the Border Maker cartridges, you're going to start in between these two black marks on the front. And I'm going to do 2 runs. I know it's a variety pack too, Wanda. So I'm going to start by lining up with one of those marks, and then I'm going to slide it over. And you just slide it and match it up with the design on the side. Now, those of you that that got this bundle, you're getting this in the bundle. And the Border Maker cartridge, which I do not have, which is like sailboats. Now, I don't know if I ever completed the thought. That happens a lot. Those of you that have watched a few times know this. But what I was going to say before was the vitamin C is clearly ocean. It is ocean all the way. But this pack, they've really just done a fabulous job. Now, this is, marine biologist talking. For those of you that don't know, I do have a degree in marine biology. But they did a really good job mixing the shapes of these fish where they really could pass for tropical or freshwater. And when you go to the lake, and if you've ever thrown a GoPro under the dock, then you know how they school in the shallows and in places and that kind of thing. And so this punch would be so great for fishing, but also snorkeling, for aquariums. It's amazing. Now, the punch poop is something else entirely. It is very abstract. I've yet to think of what it could be besides, like, if you were going to create your own, like, camouflage. Now, I flipped this over to do an offset behind here. And you got to flip it over, otherwise, because they're kind of directional, otherwise they won't match up right. So these ones. So try, if you haven't done this little offset shadow trick before, try next time you do one of your punches, try punching 2 and play with it and see if you like it. Peekaboo pockets are they're great. And they're very underrated. It's like that gum leaf punch, which I think is probably sitting around in the last chance. That poor gum leaf punch. It's a great punch. But you see how that looks with the offset? And this is just one of those kind of punches that you kind of have to see it all strung together to really appreciate it. And to really appreciate, if I'm being perfectly honest, like the engineering of it all. Because this tail is really the end of this one, and because the pattern repeats itself, like it's just amazing. How do they do it? I don't know. But it's amazing. Definitely a great punch. So those of you that order the bundle, you're getting it. Okay, and the last thing I want to show, that way I can do our drawing and I can run to the restroom before I head over to Zoom for the secret class. Not the secret class, but the secret box class. It's not the class isn't secret. My goodness. The box is secret. All right, what am I punching? Let's make some macaroni. Look, we'll come back to the yellow. And it's a rainbow / macaroni. All right. So this came in the secret box, this punch. So it unfortunately is not for sale on its own. And I do have 3 more of the boxes. They're $60 if anyone missed out on it. So does that not look like some macaronis? And also a rainbow. All right, let me trim this. Let me square this up because I want to show you. I'm one of those people that likes to find, and I did have a chance to play with this rainbow punch this weekend. I like to come up with, sorry, let me get this all squared off. Let me get a nice square piece of paper here. So I love to use these upside down. If you stick a piece of paper in and punch, Make sure you empty it out before you go again. And I like to line up right with this little knob on the side in the middle of the, and then you can do 2 in a row and they won't overlap. Oh yeah, this one's the menorah too. This is the one I was thinking. Yes, and a bullseye. 100%. Lots of things that you can do with this one. So you can, if you punch it using that little middle lump as the guide, then you can get pretty close to the edge but not mess up. And then you can flip it around like this. And this is something that you can do with most punches. And so how cute is that for a macaroni and cheese page? But now, like the double fan border maker cartridge, right? You can do the same thing with this. You can overlap right to that middle edge. Oh, yes. Yup. Oh, that'd be good for when I do my 50s page from Lakeside Inn. We can rock around the clock. So see how those look just by overlapping them there in the middle? You can also do like this and overlap like this and get a string of them going. I won't spend too much time on that, although I know the majority of you really watching this probably, yes. Yep, you can hit a bullseye. Oh, cooking. It's like the old, ovens. You can, if you're doing cooking pages, you can do them in red. You know how those coils get hot. I mean, just as a geometric design, it's a fabulous punch. And I don't, like I said, that's so fun just as a design, but also, yes, Deb, but also for noodles. I'm just going to bring it back to noodles again. They're lovely little noodles. And also rainbows. You can do them out of different colors. But anyway, so if you didn't get the secret box and you are interested, then I can hook you up with the rainbow punch. Wow, this whole area is a mess. We definitely played with our punches today. Playtime with punches. That's what we do at Tool Time. Well, hopefully you learned something fun to try. Try an offset with your punches. Try tearing for the punches that stay connected. And I would love to see what you do. Post them on the page. Yeah, exactly, Lori. Now I'm hungry. All right, let me see. Hopefully the clicking. Oh, thanks, Deb. You're sweet. Let me see if I can do this without there being clicking and everything else. Hopefully the clicking doesn't come back. Well, let me see. And hopefully I don't start let me come back. Unmute myself. Is the clicking back? Hopefully not for too long. All right, let me see about. Oh, it's already up. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. You like the side view. I'm not really a fan of this. Okay. All right. So it's time for us to give away give away $10 off your next order. So maybe you saw a tool that you would like to apply that to. So let's see who our lucky winner is right now. But if you're watching this in the replay, you didn't miss it. You can still share
comment shared. At 9:55, I'm going to come back into the comments and I will write everybody's name down that shared, and then I will do another drawing and post another winner. So let's see who our lucky winner is today. I'm sure it's going to be somebody that's won in the past because you're all so great about tuning in. Rosie! Congratulations, Rosie. I hope you're enjoying your summer. And now you are a winner. I think you won last night on the Masterpiece Jewelers show, too. I happened to catch some of that from the Atlanta airport. So congratulations, Rosie. You can figure out how you want to spend your $10. And for those of you with the secret box, hopefully I will see you in 10 minutes over on Zoom. If you are lost and you don't know where the link is and the email went to spam or whatever, just text me or message me and I will get that to you. So I'm going to sweep all this punch poop off into the garbage and get ready for a fun class with some of you. So hopefully I will see you in just 10 minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to go to my website, DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com, and check out all of the fun events coming up. Still have 2 spots left for the mountains in North Carolina next month. You ladies that are going to the retreat in North Carolina, I will be sending those invoices out this week, plus an email with exciting details. What else am I forgetting? I don't know. If I don't see you on the secret box, I will definitely see you live at 5 next Tuesday afternoon. And if you're interested in the Creative Memories Advisor opportunity, either to get your items at discount, a little side hustle to get your stuff to pay for your scrappy habit, or to start a small business that, as I have done for the last 22 years, then there's a Zoom meeting next Monday night that I'll be running, and you're welcome to join me there, or I can just talk to you one-on-one if you're interested. So I will look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Until then, stay scrappy, my friends. Bye-bye.